Why, back in the 1780s, I think they were attacking cabins and stuff, too, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, it's amazing how that happens when cabins show up and they get attacked.
I agree. I'm sorry I'm late, and that's what Mark Tucker says. There was my last dental patient took a little longer than expected. Everybody can make me a little spot hidden if you want. It's entirely up to you. Ophelia's just quiet. She doesn't really say much.
Oh, one.
Oh, one. Okay.
My spot is really high. I didn't notice that.
Put checks by him. Did everybody make it?
No.
Otto's embarrassed by something that he just said. Water's really wet. Or whatever.
He's not bad.
Is that bad?
No, he's not that bad.
Okay, so
clouds are made of moisture. But he's like trying to talk about military stuff, maybe.
Okay.
And like no one understands it.
Gotcha. No, I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's bringing up things that people are like, oh.
Yeah.
Funny,
I
actually,
had
recently,
he
was
bringing up a war story.
Remember that he killed someone in it, and he's just like, he trails off, he's like, yeah, I don't want to tell him.
Those of you who made the spot hidden notice there's a little blood on Paul's cuff. So there you go. And yeah, you notice it very, very clearly. It's just a little splatter of blood. It's not like a ton.
It's not like
it's a tiny splatter. No, it looks like somebody. It looks like like one drop is what you get. You guys just notice a little splatter of blood. You notice it's not more than a tiny drop of blood with that critical. And as a matter of fact, you could guess that he was working on somebody's, or something. There was a little bit of blood, and that's all that is. Yeah. So you get that at the critical. The rest of you just notice there's a tiny bit of blood in this cup. Small talk, good food. You guys have some nice conversations. You get into a conversation with Matthias about something.
Which picture was he?
He's Eva's uncle.
The older guy.
The older gentleman, yes. He actually starts. He talks to you a little bit about the capital being moved to Wheeling again, and he was obviously pretty closely involved with a lot of the politics back in 1861 when West Virginia broke from Virginia, and so he kind of talks to you about that. Something he was in Wheeling at the time. That meetings were held here to determine what to do about it. That they canvassed the counties trying to figure out who wanted to break from West Virginia. And so you have actually a good conversation with him. So that sounds interesting. Then this old woman comes in from the kitchen door, not through the front door. Ava recognizes her. She's got a big bowl of green beans. She puts it down on the table. And people look up, they're steaming with the heat. And everybody else at the table surprised all the NPCs, except for Ophelia, who doesn't seem to care one way or the other. But all the rest, and Mark doesn't see, but Aunt and Uncle and Jane and Paul are all like, oh, Sarah, you made it. And they get up and they make a big fuss and start, it ain't that far, it's only 3.5 miles. I'll ride back later tonight, I'll be fine. And there's a big kind of a fuss about that as a part of like, oh, no. Matthias says, no, you're spending the night. You're just going to spend the night. You're not riding back out here. There's wolves or something. There've been a lot of wolves up north. She says, but looks like she's probably going to stay the night. So that your mom's there. She makes a big fuss over you once she gets seated next to you and asking you how things are going. And you've been writing her regularly too, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, she says, this must be Jacali. Yeah. She shakes your hand like a good handshake, like a real handshake. She doesn't seem to be put off by you.
Oh, I like you.
Of course you do. She seems to be kind of feisty. She's a feisty older lady. She's probably in her 60s or 70s. Wait, you're 45? She's in her 70s. No, she could be in her late 60s. She's probably in her late 60s. Obviously older than her brother. At one point she's like, what the hell happened to you?
There was an accident, per se. Well, I think it's sulfuric acid. He still hasn't told me. He told me it was fire.
That's a burn. Don't you know nothing?
I think he's just hoping it was acid.
Anyway, so she's pretty blunt. She's pretty blunt with people, but she's polite. She obviously was surprised by your face at one point.
Like most are.
Yeah, pretty much. Apple pie for dessert. They got a couple of apple pies. get them cut up. Everybody has some apple pie. There's no ice cream or anything because that takes a long time to fix. But there's fresh apple pie, milk, wine, whiskey or bourbon, that kind of stuff for whoever wants it. It's a very pleasant evening. Okay, so Sam.
You're watching from the window.
Man, that looks tasty.
I forgot about you. I'm sorry. You followed them to this house. Well, they all went inside. Other people arrived later in the evening. An older couple basically came from the next house over, walked up the sidewalk and in. You saw a maid take the surrey around back, where you can see there's a barn back there on the property. It looks like. This property is right off the National Road, which is the main road that runs all the way to Baltimore, and then through Ohio.
Are there any buildings in the property to be explored?
Just the barn. There's a barn and a couple sheds in the back. There's also what looks like a vegetable garden that's just fallow this time of year. It's December. A few trees are growing in the backyard. What do you want to do? Anything?
Maybe we'll check out the barn, see if
Okay.
anyone left anything inside the thing.
No. It looks like they've gotten all the luggage out. Oh, where are the puppies? Are they just loose in the house?
No,
Yeah.
they're in the back by
God.
the trees.
Terrible.
Okay. Okay, they're loud. They probably fall asleep pretty quick, but every once in a while they wake up and they start, that kind of thing. They want out. General Grant keeps going over and like scratching on it and sniffing them, and every time he does, they get really loud and everything. Huh?
I know something.
Yeah. He wants to investigate. So there's nothing really much there's nothing left in the surrey. The barn has a loft up above with hay. There's storage for oats and that kind of thing. There's 2 horses. There is the surrey has been pulled into the barn. How long do you want to stay there looking?
Maybe while everyone finishes their pie and everything.
Okay, so you're gonna search that place. So you're up in the haymow when this old lady comes in with the horse. Completely takes off all the tack, the saddle, and all that kind of stuff. Puts it away professionally. Gets her horse watered, rubbed down, and then she goes back and goes in the house later. This is probably an hour after you think they settle down for supper. That's your mom showing up and doing all she needs to do, wearing a full dress and everything. She didn't ride side saddle either when she came in. She rode regular. Anyway, so you saw that. You noticed that. You have kind of a head down on how many people are in the house because you saw the maid earlier move the surrey. What do you want to do?
Try to find a way into the house, maybe.
How? There's the thing. Like break in or?
Upstairs window.
Hmm?
An upstairs window.
Ooh. Okay. Oh my goodness.
I love this Christmas heist in the background.
Ah, the Grinch stealing Christmas.
Just for puppies.
Little rope comes out with a hook. Wait a minute. What's happening over there? Okay, so you're casing the place out. Did you see here's the
one, I think.
Westerfield, that's the one. Thank you for writing. I should have put those on here. Oh, that's the other house. Only Ashton knows about that place. There is a balcony up in the front, but that's really visible from the street, even though it is getting very dark. There are a few street lamps. Obviously, somebody came around and started lighting them at some point. This house has gas. The entire city has gas. There's also running water, but not hot water. You know what I mean? So, and there appears to be attic windows too. They're just completely dark. Where do you want to try to go in?
Are there any trees in the back side of the house?
Yeah.
Up against the house?
Pretty close. Close enough you think you can make the jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that.
So you're going to try to get one of the back windows on the second floor? Alright, I'll need... so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do... I recently read about combining skills and using 2 things at once. So I'll need a stealth and I'll need a climb.
Stuff fun. Does she need to roll them? She can roll them both at the same time?
Roll them both? You just roll one roll, but you have to beat both
Oh. Okay.
in order to be successful.
They are the same.
It actually helps with that. But this actually means you have a better chance because you're not rolling twice.
08.
08, okay.
Jesus
Up the tree.
Christ.
With an 08, yeah, okay. Window's locked. But you can easily...
I have a lockpick.
You find yourself in a bedroom. There's some suitcases and luggage in there. Let's see, that's the ladies' room. So there's a.
Hell yeah!
Make me a spot hidden. Put a check next to both of those skills that we used, by the way. Okay. Now I need a spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
It's pretty dark. There's a little bit of light coming from upstairs, downstairs.
16. Got it. Jesus.
It's like a snake smell. Like, you know, like you've been to like a snake house in the zoo. It's kind of this weird smell in this room. It's not real. It's very, very hard to pick up. That's why I had to make a roll. What do you want to do? There's luggage. There are several. There's a dresser. I'm assuming you guys took your clothes and stuff out of your luggage and put it away.
Yeah, we
There's a dresser, a wardrobe. Yeah, you have plenty of time. Dresser, wardrobe, little shelf. There's a couple books on it, like knick-knacky stuff. Double bed, and then a cot.
Do you
And a
check the
door.
doors, but not in a way that it would look like someone looked through them?
Okay, so it's more of a. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
You're not ransacked.
Do we know their stuff? We'll use that as kind of a determination of whether they have even a chance to make the roll.
Find Jacali's secret
Okay.
stash of Cthulhu artifacts.
Oh, that peyote shit just carries that around.
You mean dream pellets?
Oh, you do have some Cthulhu artifacts, don't you?
I mean, I kind of.
There's like a soapstone amulet that you find. There looks like a whistle made out of bone. What the? What? There is
Is it a T-Rex tooth knife?
there's a knife that the blade it looks like it's made of some kind of bone as well.
A tooth. But it's
But you
something
sharpened
that's
it.
way
That's
too big.
so
Did you
large.
sharpen it, or is
A
it
little
just
bit.
for like stabby stabs?
I don't know. I'll probably
You can,
use
whichever
it
you
around.
want.
I think I sharpened it.
So it's sharpened, but it looks like some kind of giant tooth.
There are also some
maybe it's
vials,
elephant.
bottles of
Tusk.
liquid that probably you shouldn't touch.
Bottles of liquid.
Yeah, here it is. It's from Ophelia.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. Okay,
So
don't tell us you shouldn't touch them. There's some vials with liquid. They're little, like, it almost looks like snake oil kind of bottles, but smaller, really small, like this big,
You should
right?
probably see like I have arrows as well.
There's a bow in the corner. There's a quiver of arrows.
Doctor's bag.
There's a doctor's
There's a
bag.
silver knife and a serpent person knife.
Oh, that one looks interesting.
There's some weird knives on like the shelves next to knickknacks have been pushed aside. There's some knives.
Oh, you're
No,
saying-
she's trying to find information, I think. Aren't you?
Yeah.
These are.
Um,
I also probably have my other two Christmas presents somewhere.
Also,
But
I probably noticed it like.
Yeah, there's a couple of.
Right?
No one is the.
Questioning what I'm actually doing.
Okay.
I also have Chinese
The lone
knives
person.
too.
Why am I
I just
doing
have
this?
this knife.
You have what?
I also have 3 Chinese knives.
in what looks like the same person's luggage, a doctor's bag, and a knife collection.
I'm gonna assume all the knives you left in your suitcase. How about that? Instead of putting them like
Yeah.
where Albert could
Shelves,
find them and
yeah.
cut his hand off
Yeah.
or whatever. Okay, so in one of the suitcases there's all these knives and weapons. It's like,
Okay.
what the hell?
Interesting.
I don't think Ophelia has anything.
Ophelia has that,
Ophelia's the only normal person of us,
one
and she's
outfit
not a person.
I bought for her. That's all she has.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's what you find. The door's open. There's a hallway. There's another door to the left. A door to the right. You can see some steps. That's where the light's kind of spilling up from downstairs. You can hear a conversation going on down there, tinking of glasses, plates, knives, and forks being tinked against plates. You can see a door at the far end, and it looks like another door to the left again, this way. So there's a lot up here.
Maybe the door to the right. Go in there.
Okay, I need a stealth check.
Damage control.
Oh, I didn't even include my
Got it.
knife actually.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, you creep over to the door to the right, you said? Wait, hold on.
Which
I
room is?
gotta-
Are we in?
You guys are in the back
My
room.
Arkansas.
You're in this big back room.
Okay.
That was room for 3. So the door to the right is across from the stairs. That looks like a bedroom. You don't see any suitcases or anything in here. Again, chest of drawers. There's like a makeup, like a vanity, and a wardrobe and a double-sized bed. This does not look like it's a place where. This looks like somebody's house who lives here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No point in looking at it.
Okay. There was a door on the left that you passed. It was closed.
If it's unlocked, I don't know.
Yeah, it's unlocked. This looks like a young man's room. It's got a single bed and some toys on some shelves, as well as I think they had air rifles at this time. That kind of stuff. Some books, school books, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you can shoot your eye out. This also no suitcase. Looks like somebody who lives here.
With the other door on the left, there's two,
Um,
right?
Yes. There's a door on the left and a door straight ahead. The door on the left is past the steps. This looks like there is this really heavy poncho, which you're like, wait a minute, ding, ding, ding. There are. Do you have luggage? Do you actually have like a suitcase? Or something?
Just like a bag.
A bag. And I'm assuming like all your guns are in there. Like you didn't wear your gun belt down to dinner, did you?
Why not?
That's a long time to think about
I
that.
feel like he would.
I feel like I would.
I don't think Jack West takes his guns
What
off.
about the gun in the back? Okay, so there's no guns. So he's been wearing guns around your sister-in-law's house. It was noticed by Jane, obviously. She didn't say anything. But she was like,
All the stuff's up there. Yeah.
huh?
My stuff is up there too.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. He went to Stalloid's room. I thought Jack West had the room by himself. Okay, this room has a suitcase. There are what?
Just
A lot of
takes
packages. Serpent
Oh, there's several.
They're like they look like the brown paper,
brown paper packages. There's a. Did you move your stuff into the chest of drawers and stuff like that in the
My
wardrobe?
clothes, yes.
Okay.
The robe is rolled up.
It's
Still
in
with
your
the
suitcase.
luggage.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the luggage, you find this weird robe. There's a bunch of letters, a couple packages of letters.
And a book that is locked.
Oh yeah. A book that's actually got like a little lock on it. This doesn't look familiar.
Can I unlock it?
Yeah, you
I
can
won't-
try.
I won't
Give me
say
a
it's a
locksmith.
hard because this is my special book.
Okay, I would say a hard. It looks like a complex with a tiny lock.
Nope, she only made a regular.
Okay. You can. It's going to require tools that you don't have. Like this. The lock is so tiny on this one is the problem.
Like specialty lock.
Yeah, it'd be easy just to rip it open, but you know.
Just burn it.
But this does not look like your person that you were calling anyway. So.
All it says on it is notes.
Yeah. You smell pie downstairs. It smells really good. You have not had anything since lunch. Anyway, so because you've been watching the house, so. There's one room, there's one door left upstairs that's open, and that's where you find Poncho. What did you have up there? There's a
She also found a weird camera.
muzzle loader. There's a camera. There looks like there was a camera on a shelf on that room as well. No, it looks just like a regular camera. Actually.
Saber.
There's a saber. You're not wearing your like sidearm downstairs to dinner,
No,
are you?
no.
Okay, so there's a gun belt hanging on.
Just me.
Shoot, he put his shit on the bed,
Yeah.
so you got the cot.
Yeah.
So there's a gun belt hanging on the side of the cot, kind of on the floor. You find his bag. The bag's on the bed next to the it looks like the big heavy robe thing is hanging off the side of the headboard of the bed. And then there's a bag that's obviously his, filled with what? What is even in there?
Just close.
Some extra clothes. They're all the same color clothes.
Maybe some extra bullets.
Inventory.
Yeah, probably an extra box
Yeah,
of
it's
bullets.
fun. We
All
had to figure out
45s.
who just based off of this
Yeah.
indicator.
And you have Derringers, right? Those aren't 45s, are they? Those are 44s. Or 41s.
Yeah, they're 1d10. They're 40s.
It's a couple different types of bullets in there.
And
Yeah.
this Winchester.
So yeah,
is
40
next to
There's
the
a
bed.
rifle in there as well. That's what you find.
This is the armory room.
At some point, Jane catches you on.
Yeah, we're the weirdos.
Could you ask him not to bring his guns to me? She says that very quietly to you, just kind of. Okay, so you search the entire upstairs. It sounds like dinner's wrapping up downstairs. Anything? What do you want to do?
What to do?
Eavesdrop maybe on the conversations?
It's gonna be hard. You can barely hear the murmur. You have to understand the steps towards the front of the house. There's no direct entrance to the dining room. So you're listening through two different rooms. So it's gonna be hard to hear. I'm gonna need a extreme listen check for you to pick up anything of any interest.
5%.
What'd you get?
24.
Okay. You're not able to pick up any conversation that seems to be important. There's some talk of dresses. We need to get you something nice. That's Jane, of course. There is some talk of, yes, I'm armed. There's a rifle and a pistol in my house. Now settle down. And that's, of course, your mom talking to her brother, who's like, I don't like you staying up there by yourself. I could always outshoot you, you know, that kind of thing. Matthias. So nothing important. The women start to move towards the kitchen to help Tilda with cleanup. So, I don't know what you two want to do with that. Okay. Do you want to go in there to help with cleanup? The men are starting to congregate towards the living room again for the brandy. For after
More brandy. The evening brandy.
You know, okay, here's what typically will happen. Women will clean up in the kitchen and then later join the men in the living room and hang out and talk and socialize.
Yeah.
It's just the way things are.
Gotta spend time with mom.
Okay, so you're helping clean up too. Okay, so the ladies move to the
I
kitchen.
couldn't help with dinner. I'm a guest. I gotta help.
You start hearing, obviously, sounds from the kitchen with basic cleanup. There's a lot of leftovers. They're putting in the icebox. Other stuff. For the most part, nothing's getting thrown out or wasted. Jane wants to know if she's gonna make something for Sarah to take with her. Sarah's like, I don't leave till tomorrow morning now. Don't worry about it. So that's happening in the kitchen. Is there anything downstairs you guys want to do or talk about?
I was going to ask
specifically
Paul about what Albert might want for Christmas.
He needs some coal. Lots of it.
Your wife insinuated he was a very good boy.
He was. He pulls out his pocket watch and looks at it, shoves it back in his vest pocket. Obviously agitated and irritated. Not you, but just, he should have been here by now. It's almost 8 o'clock.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Otto's kind of trying to give up to try and talk to everyone else.
He's giving up. He's just going to have a little brandy and just kind of...
Maybe. I feel like he kind of wants to go out on porch at some point.
He could. It's cold outside, but your jacket's hanging in the front foyer.
I'll probably grab my jacket.
Yeah, everybody's jackets and heavy stuff is hanging in the front foyer. You wouldn't probably take it upstairs.
But, well, I don't know.
Oh, there's mistletoe.
Well, the thing I thought he might want to do is carve in his stock, because he's got a new one. I remember his old one had carvings in it.
Yeah, you can mess around with that on the front porch.
Yeah,
it's cold out
get
there.
it,
but yeah, you'd have to go upstairs and get it.
Yeah, so I guess that's what I'll do.
Okay, somebody's coming upstairs. You hear some footsteps heading towards the steps. What do you want to do?
Is there a closet?
There's, let's see. There's a closet in one of the bedrooms. Oh, there's a linen closet in the hallway.
There.
Okay. Give me another stealth check.
Oh, 2.
Oh,
The ghost in the night.
Okay, so you zip over. It's tight in the linen closet,
I should
but
have a cat, though.
you should have a cat? Why?
It says I have a cat.
You have a cat with you while you're doing
I
this?
don't know.
I'd say cats at home, wherever your home is. How about that?
Just on the shoulder.
That doesn't make any sense at all. You want to be quiet. You slip into the linen closet as somebody walks up the steps and goes to the front bedroom.
Yeah, grab my Winchester.
You can leave the door open a crack and see this guy get his Winchester. He gets a rifle.
Yeah.
That puts you off for a moment. Is he coming for me? And then he goes back down the stairs.
Yeah, and I also grab a knife. And I,
Okay. He's got a knife and a gun. God, he's got a gun! You realize if you start hearing shooting, you probably should get the hell out of the house immediately. Because he's a murderer.
But then I go outside and I start trying to carve something in the cell.
Yeah, you can do that. It's very cold.
I just want to be left alone at the moment.
Living room people can make a spot hidden to notice Otto slip out. Ophelia's in the kitchen too. If you kind of grab her arm and bring her in there. No, living room people. Kitchen people aren't going to notice. Oh wait, wait. Where's the kitchen?
I want to know what your own
kitchen
god
people
number
will need a
was.
hard to notice.
I got a
this.
99.
I noticed.
Hard what?
I noticed.
You're oblivious.
So do I notice he has his gun and a knife with him?
Yes, you do notice that.
I'm gonna go over and ask, hey, Otto, what are you doing?
Well, he's already outside on the front porch. Do you want to go outside?
Sure.
Or wait, he just left the house with a gun and knife. That's all you know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go out after him.
Okay, so you grab your coat, you go out, he's gone. Is there a front porch on this house?
If there's not, I'll probably be sitting on the steps.
Yeah, it's just very small. It's a very small. So he's not going to miss. You're not missing. He's right there sitting. There's like a bench. And he's just sitting there. He appears to be carving something into the stock of his rifle.
Oh, yeah.
So you're still pulling your coat on.
I tell him, hold up, one moment, I'll be right back. Okay. And I'm going to run upstairs and I'm going to go to my packages.
Did you unload your rifle before you
Yes.
did this? Okay.
It's not
Just checking.
It just goes off.
Okay, so what do you want to do after this guy goes back downstairs with guns? What do you want to do? Yeah, I'm gonna get to you, Stalloid. We gotta find out if she does anything first.
Maybe sneak back out the window and see why someone's leaving the house with
Okay.
the knives.
So you're back out. Give me one last stealth and climb combined check, please.
Fails it by 1.
Failed by 1. You have a coin if you want to give it to her. Alright. Okay. So, what these are is good role-playing and stuff. I'll give you a coin. You can use it to up your chance by a point.
We should have been pointing out people.
Yeah, I forget a lot to do it, unless crazy fun
So
stuff.
if you see something silly,
So you climb back down, and you head around the house, and you do spot him on the front porch, doing something with the rifle. You went upstairs to your room,
Yeah. I
and...
grab one of my packages.
Okay, yeah,
and
you come back down.
And I run back downstairs.
Okay.
And go out the door.
Yeah, you're on the porch. He's still sitting on the front porch.
And I hand him
You
a
can see
very,
breath.
very long package.
What's this?
It's a Christmas present. I figured I'd give it to you early.
You can wait.
No. Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, you can wait.
I'll open it.
But I'm like,
I'll open it.
as I'm holding it.
It's heavy.
You're trying to figure out what it is.
It's real heavy. But
Does it feel? Is it in a box or does it feel
It's in
like
a box.
something? Okay,
Okay.
it's just a box.
Well, I'm
real
likely
heavy.
shaking it then.
He is kind of like.
I'm going to insist that you open it.
I doubt our guests, our hosts would appreciate.
I hope
it's
the hosts don't know if you have it. They don't even know I brought presents. Does it even look like a present? It looks like a package. You got
It does
in
look
the
like a
mail.
package. There's probably twine holding it closed.
Well, I'll keep it, but I'm not opening it for Christmas.
I'm going to open it right now then.
The Stalloid strong arm. That should be a thing.
Fine. I start to open it with the knife to help cut up on the box.
Do you open it like a kid opening a present, or is Otto excited about this or not?
He doesn't really
You
want
gotta
to
set
open
it
it
up.
early. So.
Okay, so he's tentative. You get this. What is it? What did you get him?
It's a Winchester 1873.
It's a rifle, but not instead of a carbine.
Oh, so it's like the rifle version?
Mm-hmm. So it's got better range and it holds a lot more bullets. And it's the same caliber as yours, so you've already got bullets for it.
Is there like anything notable about it, or is it just a regular?
Oh, I was going to say that it has an ammo pouch on it. I got that extra thing on there.
Okay.
Okay, there's a leather ammo
Leather
pouch.
thing on like the stock
What are you doing?
where you can put extra bullets.
It's not supper time yet. Okay.
I would say Otto looks appreciative.
Okay.
Thank you, Stalloid.
And I just head back inside.
There you go.
I guess I'll.
Okay, so write that down. You got it. It's the 1873 Winchester. It's the same as yours, but it's a rifle instead of a carbine.
Okay. What's the range on that?
I think it's 80 instead of 50.
Oh, nice.
I was becoming like
The sharpshooter.
I was the gunman. Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do tonight? That whole thing is mainly for role play. For you to, the women join the men in the study or in the living room for conversation, alcohol, anything you want to drink or not.
I do have a question. When you say I'm probably done making my gifts by this time, or I still have some work to do on it, I feel like one of them was kind of a project.
So,
Make me an art.
is this the
That's basic.
Nah,
44 caliber?
It's the 1873 and the 4440. That's the one you've got.
Okay.
This one's not out yet. It's 76.
Okay.
I got a 75 and a 54.
Okay.
Just make
Which
a note.
was for which?
Yeah.
We're going to say the 75 was your first roll, right?
Yeah.
So that would be for the first one down the line. So it's there. You think you could do better. You can add to it. And the second one is looks okay, but not great. You know what I mean?
Well, so the one
don't-
for Ophelia,
Right.
I didn't really need it to be a masterpiece. I just wanted it to be.
That was the
recognizable.
54, so it looks like what you want it to look like, but it's not like, whoa!
And I probably need just more time working on the other.
Which, okay, you can.
So that's what Jacali will disappear upstairs to work on secret
Okay.
present stuff.
Okay. You can go upstairs and do that.
Yeah, I'll probably put the carbine off to the side now. I'm just looking over the rifle.
It's really nice, brand new.
Okay. Maybe this one will jam.
Maybe it's not cursed. I don't know.
That would be amazing. Okay, anything else that you guys want to do that night?
I want to talk to Dennis guy.
Oh, Paul? Yeah, he's happy to talk to you.
Paul.
Mark.
Mark, darn, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mark. Mark will chat with you.
I want to talk to him about his dentist techniques.
Okay, yeah. he seems a little surprised at that. About pulling teeth, and he understands you're a doctor. He's very impressed with that. He talks to you about a little bit about pulling teeth. It mostly comes down to pulling teeth. There are some new
7 times.
Not as a rule, no. I don't even know if Novocaine is around yet. I don't think. I bet it's not. No, I know Ether's around, but I don't know if he'd put his patients under just to pull their teeth.
I'm going to suggest that. It'll make it easier and faster.
Oh, okay. I could try that. I'll have to look into that. I don't know much about it.
You got to remember, until the 1980s, we didn't even give young children to babies numbing agents because we decided as a culture.
Ether's in 1950.
No, I know, but we decided as a culture that they didn't feel pain.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
Until the 80s.
We'll just circumcise you. You're good. I don't remember it, so I don't care. Okay, yeah, he'll take that advice. He's never dealt with Ether, but he can look into it. It sounds like a good idea. Some of his patients he would like to be under when he works on them. Mr. Bradshaw tonight was quite vocal. I expect to get some complaints. But I got the tooth out. I don't know if I should talk about that. I don't know if he's got a little bit of an accent. I don't know if I should talk about that in mixed company. I don't want to feel that you want to upset your sister. You know Jane's pretty kind of prissy as far as that goes. He talks to you, asks how things are out west.
I'm mostly telling you about how I've been treating the Indians.
He's interested in that. He seems pretty sympathetic to the native plight in the country, although he does understand that Congress has put to a vote to deal with some problems that are happening out west right now.
Yeah.
Well, the Apache have been on the warpath apparently. You overhear this.
You're not there.
No, she is. She's in the room at
Went
least.
upstairs.
Oh, that's right. She went upstairs. I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay, so what do you want to do the rest of the night? There, Miss. Totally out of the party. You're not getting the best experience from role playing yet, because you will. Now your character is kind of like a con man, right? So weaseling yourself in to get close to your target could actually be a good idea. But you're going to have to figure out how.
Maybe not here.
Well, not right at this moment.
Walk downstairs.
No, she already left the house.
Well, hello.
She snuck back out of the house.
You gotta wait
Crit roll on a line.
I'm your cousin.
have a meet cute where you crash into
Anyway, but you could try to think of some way to get close to one of the other people, or even him or whoever, and that might be a way to get close enough that that'll make your job easier. What you're doing right now. So keep that in mind. And again, not right this moment. It would be terribly inappropriate to just show up at the house. I'm this person's friend. Oh, be your friend. So what do you want to do that night? Are you going to try to watch the house? Do you want to go find a hotel somewhere?
Yeah. Okay,
so you head off into Willing to find a hotel. They look like they're pretty much set in for a while.
Is there anyone I'm supposed to tell about what these people are doing?
You're just supposed to keep an eye on them. If something comes up that you'll know, then yeah, you could send a telegram. So you could send a telegram to the Dropbox and say where they are, if you want.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, you can do that night. Anything else in the house that you guys want to do? Specifically.
I think I'm doing my thing.
Once
Somebody
things,
wants to talk to me.
yeah, once things kind of settle down. Okay. One thing you do find out from Sarah, from your mom, chatting with her how things are going up on the pike where she lives and all that stuff, is that at certain times of the month that they seem to be getting a lot more of wolves and stuff coming around. And she tells you some of the dates that she's noticed because they stuck in her head that she'd hear howling of either wild dogs or wolves. And a little unnerving. She says, do not tell. She tells you not to tell Matthias, though, because he worries constantly about her being up there by herself. Because that's her brother, right?
PTSD
her brother?
flashbacks of the wolves.
No.
Did you have wolf issues?
Yeah, she's a Weisswald.
No, but we were at the swamps in
Is it Matthias?
Louisiana.
Oh, God.
Those wolf things broke my character's leg.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Matthias is constantly where he wants to move into town. She doesn't want to move.
And they-
He said she can have room at the house.
No,
You
I
find out
told
all
you.
this.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not doing that. because your mother's very independent. And so she notes that there's been there's either wolves or coyotes or dogs, wild dogs or something, certain times of the month. But don't tell Matthias. It's basically she doesn't want him to worry, and she doesn't want that'll put pressure on her to try to move into town. Blah blah blah. And she doesn't want to. She's got her little she's got her vegetable garden up there. She's got her house. She's content to come visit, and she doesn't want to live with people. Anyway,
that sounds like wolf talk. Dog wheel.
You guys do have a very pleasant evening. The rest of the evening is very pleasant.
Is she gonna make it here for Christmas?
Oh yeah, she'll definitely be here for Christmas Day. Christmas Day. She will come. She probably will come Christmas Eve and stay a night or two next door before going back up. That's not a problem. Yeah, she definitely won't. She wants to spend Christmas Eve. She gives a big hug. She misses you, but she's glad that you're doing what you love. And she said, I overheard you talking to that Mark Tucker fellow at your work. Good job. She's very supportive of your life choices. Yeah. She's if you think Granny from frickin' Beverly Hillbillies, a younger Granny, then you've probably got her mom pretty much pegged. I don't think anybody's ever watched that show because you guys are all so young. But anyway.
They found Texas oil. They found oil.
Black gold.
Yeah, and
Texas.
They,
Texas tea.
Yeah. That's actually what I was saying. I was like, no, that's stupid. That doesn't make sense. That's not what the phrase is.
Yes, it is. All right. Everybody can make me a hard listen check. Not you, because you've gone. You sent your telegram. You find a nice hotel room. And you're gonna get some rest.
Yeah.
What am I making?
Hard listen.
Nope.
I'm too
I didn't hear it, so I'm gonna go take a leak.
There's coins on the table.
One moment.
Do I need to make it?
No, there's no need to of anything this game. This is just a...
Unless it's a survival.
Yeah, there's a monster coming in the back door. You better... No.
Oh wait, I only have one thing. I think it's your
What the hell?
I mean, I have one.
How do I have 2 beers?
She'll get to us eventually.
Alright, I made it.
You did make it?
Yeah.
Professor Stalloid, you hear somebody, early in the evening, Tilda asked if there'd be anything else. And Jane said no. And so Tilda left, obviously going down to the basement where she's staying while there's guests. So you know that. But then you hear somebody in the hallway sounds like coming from the direction of the kitchen later that evening. Probably around 9 o'clock.
Okay.
According to the grandfather clock that just told 9 a little while ago.
I'm kind of a little peckish. I'll go see who it is.
There is a young boy with dark hair creeping up the steps. Here we go. He looks kind of like that. He is sneaking up the stairs. He's about hitting his base at 25, right? He doesn't appear to have noticed you peek out of the living room. You kind of you kind of peek out through the archway. What?
Wouldn't I be coming down the stairs?
Aren't you down in the living room with him? Having Brandon and hanging out?
Oh, okay.
You heard the noise
Never mind.
from
I thought
back
this was
here.
like night, like
No,
sleeping.
this is as the evening's kind of winding down.
Alright.
You peek out through this archway and you see a boy sneaking up the steps. Obviously, he's got his shoes in his hand. He's holding what looks like some leftovers, like some of the roast in his other hand, and in some paper. And it looks like he just hit the kitchen up for leftovers and is trying to sneak upstairs.
Okay.
That's what you notice. And he looks like he's about 12 or 13 years old.
I'm gonna go over there.
And he doesn't notice you, so he creeps on up the
I
steps.
creep up on behind him.
Make me a stealth. What now?
What you want for Christmas? What's 19? My stealth's probably base.
20% base.
Yeah! I did it.
You made him put a check by it. You creep up behind this boy. You can get to him by the time he gets to the top of the steps if you want.
Hey.
Okay.
I presume you're Albert.
He's visibly startled. It's pretty dark upstairs. There's just light coming from downstairs. He's startled and he stumbles back.
You in trouble. But what would you want for Christmas?
What?
I'm a friend of your aunt's.
Aunt Ape?
And what would you like for Christmas?
He's totally thrown.
Can I give him a coin?
Yeah. It's creepy though.
Good luck for Christmas, little boy.
Come sit in my lap.
I'm afraid of your ants.
A slingshot?
Okay.
He's backing away, but not like far. He just took a couple steps back.
Also, you need to get home earlier. Your dad was worried.
Don't tell him.
I won't tell him.
Tell him I got home.
I won't just. I'm just
Who are
telling
you?
you to
Okay.
be better.
He backs to his door, obviously to the door of one of the rooms that you guys haven't seen yet. He lets himself in and he closes it
I'll go
quietly
back
behind there. Okay. Precious Lloyd disappeared for a couple minutes and then she came back. Going somewhere in the house. Maybe he's, who knows.
I'm looking for secrets.
Are you
Looking
going,
for an organ that reveals a secret.
are you going to the kitchen to grab some like leftovers or
Yeah.
cookies or something? Yeah, he comes back and he's got cookies in his hand or something. The night winds down. It was very nice chatting with everybody. Uncle Matthias and Aunt Victoria bundle themselves back up. Your mom goes back to the kitchen where she left her coat and bundles herself up.
How did you stay the night?
She's staying next door
Oh, yeah.
because they have rooms. You
Yeah.
guys have pretty much taken up all the rooms upstairs, so she's staying with Matthias and Victoria. She's probably going to head back tomorrow, you find out, and then she'll be back Christmas Eve. Then go to church with you all on Christmas morning and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Gives you a hug, kiss on your cheek, good night, says how good it is to see you, how much she's missed you, that kind of thing. And then they give you hugs too, and everybody, and they leave.
Did they run into me on the porch?
They probably saw you on the porch. How long were you out there?
I probably came in eventually.
Okay, you probably have come in before they had left.
Okay.
You're like, God,
you're
it's
just
so
a popsicle,
cold.
yeah.
Yeah, you're just out there.
You can't actually let go of the carving knife anymore. Your muscles
Part of
are
your hand.
frozen there.
No, so you came back in. Did you go back upstairs then, or did you go join these people chatting in the living room?
I guess I'm gonna.
You in what?
I went upstairs.
Okay. So they leave. Jane checks to make sure everybody has everything they need. Paul's heading for bed. Mark bids everyone good night and nice to meet you. Shakes hands with everybody who's there. I think you're the only one who went up. He gets kind of a look on his face when he shakes Ophelia's hand. Like, you guys know she has cold, clammy hands.
Yeah.
So, and then he's off. Paul goes to bed. You hear him muttering about Albert before he goes to bed. And then Jane's like, "Can I talk to you?" She moves to the parlor to go talk to you where the Christmas tree is all still lit up and everything.
The puppies are getting in there.
The puppies are all asleep. They are done with the day. Once they've been left alone long enough that they're just crashed. Do you want to talk to her alone? Do you want your friends to be there? What do you guys want to do? I'm just kind of trying to get a feel for who's going into the parlor to talk to Jane.
Ophelia's probably there.
Okay.
Jacali can decide. I'm not dragging anybody.
I feel
Okay.
like once I've gotten
That's
enough
the reason
work
I'm
done,
here.
I'll come down and say goodbyes to people and I'll try
Yeah,
to...
he would have perfectly leaving, so yeah, okay. What about Jack West? Does he give a damn?
No, I'm probably talking to Paul and Matthias, whoever's still staying.
Paul's going to bed. Matthias and them have left.
Got you.
Along with Sarah and Victoria. They went next door to their house. Basically, it's the group
Is there a
left.
big mirror in the
Jane.
hallway?
No. I think there'd be, no.
I don't know.
There'd be a big mirror. Look at this. I can put my finger right down my throat without even touching my lips. Gross.
I can make that sound while I do it.
Anyway, where do you want to go when Jane has taken Eva aside and they moved into the parlor? Ophelia's gone with, as well as Jacali and Professor Lloyd. You don't see any sign of Otto anywhere.
Stalloid's going in there too.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's a central portion. It's a central portion of the house. Wait, that's the nice.
I'll just hang out in. Where's the sitting room? Or is that the parlor?
No, this is the-
Is it Westerfields? Okay. Sitting room's towards the front of the house. The Christmas tree's in there.
Okay.
There's
I'll admire
there's
the
a
Christmas
few
tree.
seats. That's what Ophelia's doing. She's looking at the Christmas tree in confusion. Like checking out the bottom. Trying to apparently figure out whether or not it's actually growing out of the ground in this room or something. Okay, so pretty much everybody but Otto's in there.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay. Make me a con check. See if you've fallen asleep upstairs. It's been a long trip, and you are very comfortable. That cot is actually really comfortable.
I
More
got a heart.
than you expect. You made it? Okay, you can stay awake if you want. So you hear mumbling of conversation downstairs.
Probably just like Got my eyes open.
You can go to sleep too if you want.
I'm not going to sleep yet, but I'm
Okay.
just resting.
So it concerns Albert, of course. He's been spending time with Bucky Elger. I wrote you about that, and that the Elger clan that from that terrible house up north, and Bucky comes into Wheeling all the time. He's got a gang of boys from South Wheeling, but they always come up here and it cause trouble, and Albert's falling in with them, and I don't know what to do. I don't think it's good that he's with them. They met in January, and Albert started spending time with them. He become more disrespectful and rebellious, and I suggested to Paul that he have Albert start at the store, and that seemed to work for a little while. But now he misses supper, and he'll work at the store as long as he has to, but then he leaves, and then he's gone for hours, and I was hoping it would keep him too busy to run with those other boys, but it hasn't seemed to work. And he works all day Saturday and a couple hours after school every other day, except for Sunday, and he's still coming to church with us. Thank God for that. But Paul and myself, we both tried to reason with him. We tried to talk to him, but he seems determined to continue just being with those little hooligans. And things were better with Ethel was here, of course, but when she went out west to live with you, and he's fallen back to spending all his time with those boys. I don't like it. I'm very afraid of the influence they're having on him. It can't be good. They play too rough too. Sometimes he comes home with bruises and bumps, and he says nothing's happened, and I'm afraid he's doing something illegal, and I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do.
I think your diagnosis for Albert is puberty. You know, Jonathan was the same way when he was that age.
Well, yeah, but I don't want him getting in trouble. Could you talk to him? Or do something?
I talked to him earlier.
You did?
I mean, I didn't do anything. He wants a small shot.
What? She's completely confused by this. Whatever you're saying. Oh.